Peace, 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 black people. This is Brother Ali once again. And as I promised to you the other day, every day I'm going to try to read some material, something enlightening, something that you may have never known before, some truth that will help to liberate your mind. Again, I'm reading from the selected writings and speeches of Marcus Garvey, and this particular excerpt is called Declaration of the Rights of the Negro Peoples of the World. I'm starting off with the sixth declaration. Yesterday we went from 1 through 5, and so here's 6 through 10. It reads as follows. The physicians of our race are denied the right to attend their patients while in the public hospitals of the cities and states where they reside in certain parts of the United States. Our children are forced to attend inferior separate schools for shorter terms than white children, and the public school funds are unequally divided between the white and colored schools. We are discriminated against and denied an equal chance to earn wages for the support of our families, and in many instances are refused admission into labor unions, and nearly everywhere are paid smaller wages than white men. Not much different today, huh? Article number 8. In civil service and departmental offices, we are everywhere discriminated against and made to feel that to be a black man in Europe, America, and the West Indies is equivalent to being an outcast and a leper among the races of men, no matter what the character and attainments of the black man may be. Again, this is in 1920. Marcus Garvey and some of his board members came up with some articles to declare our independence and our rights as black men and women. Article number 9. In the British and other West Indian islands and colonies, Negroes are secretly and cunningly discriminated against and denied those fuller rights in government to which white citizens are appointed, nominated, and elected. Article number 10. That our people in those parts are forced to work for lower wages than the average standard of white men and are kept in conditions repugnant to good civilized taste and customs. Article number 11. That the many acts of injustice against members of our race before the courts of law in the respective islands and colonies are of such nature as to create disgust and disrespect for the white man's sense of justice. Article number 12. Against all such inhuman, unchristian, and uncivilized treatment, we here and now emphatically protest and invoke the condemnation of all mankind. In order to encourage our race all over the world and to stimulate it to a higher and grander destiny, we demand and insist on the following Declaration of Rights. Number 1. Be it known to all men that whereas all men are created equal and entitled to the rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and because of this we, the duly elected representatives of the Negro peoples of the world, invoking the aid of the just and almighty God, do declare all men, women, and children of our blood throughout the world free citizens, and do claim them as free citizens of Africa, the motherland of all Negroes. Go ahead, Brother Marcus. Number 2, that we believe in the supreme authority of our race in all things racial, that all things are created and given to man as a common possession, that there should be an equitable distribution and apportionment of all such things, and in consideration of the fact that as a race we are now deprived of those things that are morally and legally ours, we believe it right that all such things should be acquired and held by whatsoever means necessary. Let me read you one more. Declaration of Rights number 3. That we believe the Negro, like any other race, should be governed by the ethics of civilization and therefore should not be deprived of any of those rights or privileges common to any other human being. Amen. Until next time, probably tomorrow, I say peace. Keep your aura pure. Keep your thoughts pure. Eat right. Refrain from a lot of meat. Definitely that swine. Refrain from that sexual demon that's prevalent across the nation. Stay strong. Get to know who you are as a black man and woman. Get to know who you are in your spirit and your soul, and pursue your dreams and your destinies. Alright? And in all that you do, thank the Creator, Jah, Rastafari. May the spirit of Haile Selassie be upon you. Peace and blessings.
To squeeze in some little more song in the running. So hear me. We're going to cut it short. Run! Run it! See it, right, gentlemen.